If you're watching this video, you are probably trying to find a way to get new patients in your practice in 2025. Ranking higher in Google search results could be the single best investment you make for your practice this year. This video is my complete guide to doing chiropractor SEO in 2025. Today, I will show you the exact roadmap and process that I use for my chiropractic clients to get them 20 to 40 new patients every single month. And for those of you who don't know me yet, my name is Noah Igler, and I help local businesses get more high-paying clients by ranking first on Google. There's a monthly average of 456 people searching for a chiropractor on Google in every major US city. You could be getting at least 1/3 of these searches as calls every month. And if you close even 1/5 of those calls to become patients, that results in 30 plus new patients every month. Now, leads you get from Google are actually higher quality than other sales channels. They have a higher lifetime value, which means they make you more money over the course of their time with you because they are actively searching for a chiropractor, not just being spammed by one of your Facebook ads. And the best part, it's all inbound. So instead of chasing down potential new patients, they come straight to you. So why do you need to rank first? 85% of all these potential new chiropractic patients searching on Google only click on the top 3 results. That means if you are anywhere after the 3rd result, you're practically invisible on Google. So, there are 3 places that you need to rank on search results to capture all of these potential patients. We'll be talking about number 2 and number 3 in this video. So as you can see, the first section is the sponsored section. You rank here by running Google search ads. We won't discuss Google ads in this video, but I will show you what keywords to target and what keywords are worth your time in the keyword research section of this guide. The next section is the map pack. To rank in the map pack, you need to do SEO for your Google business profile, otherwise known as GBP. This encompasses about 50% of all your local SEO efforts, and it typically brings more than 50% of the results. We will talk about this section later in this video. And the third part is the organic website search results. To rank here, you need to do what's called website SEO. This is the other 50% of local SEO. Alright, let's jump right into how to rank higher on Google. So step 1 is keyword research. You cannot do SEO without knowing what keywords are best to target. Many chiropractors don't actually know which keywords are worth their attention. A great keyword refers to a keyword with high search volume and lower competition. So here are the most searched chiropractic keywords in almost all US markets. The first section is the near me keywords. These include chiropractor near me, chiropractors near me, walk-in chiropractor near me, back pain near me, neck pain near me, etc. So with these keywords, you can target who you are, which is a chiropractor. People often search this, but then also what pain points and symptoms are people searching for near them. And the next section is location and city keywords. So these would be your chiropractor city, chiropractor's location, walk-in chiropractor location, back pain in location, neck pain location. Obviously, you're going to be swapping the city or location here for your city or location. These keywords are typically the second most searched after near me keywords. It's actually really difficult to optimize your website or Google business profile for near me keywords. These rankings will come naturally. It is more simple to target location keywords. And one thing to note, these keywords can be targeted through SEO and Google ads. So like I said before, we're not going to be covering Google ads in this video, but you can totally target these keywords in your Google ad campaign. So step 2 is website SEO. To be able to convert all the traffic on your website into paying chiropractic patients, you need to set up your homepage correctly. So think of your homepage as your money page. Many chiropractors I speak to don't actually view their practice as a business, and therefore they neglect optimizing their website. So here's the exact layout that I use for my chiropractic clients, and this is what I think is the best layout to convert traffic into customers. So at the top is the navigation bar. This is where you'll have links to your most important page sections. Typically what I recommend here is having your logo top left, having your services section with a drop down to each service page, having your about section, which brings them to either a section on your homepage or on another page just about your practice. And then the next section is case studies or testimonials or reviews. And then the next section is service areas. And we will get right into that after this. So the next section is your hero. This is where you can have a lead magnet on the right side. This is where you'll have your H1 header and a nice image of your practice or of you working on patients. Some chiropractic offices opt for some sort of replaying video or a GIF. Next, you'll have your main services section. This is where you're going to list out probably 3 to 6 of your main services, and on each service section, you can have a link to an individual service page where you go into more detail. The next section is Google reviews. People do not care about your testimonials or your written reviews on your website. They want to see embedded Google reviews because they trust Google. That's the whole point of doing SEO. So embed Google reviews. So embed some of your best Google reviews on your website. The next section is our process. Here is your chance to really just highlight exactly how your process works. So often it's step 1, come into our practice. We'll give you a free assessment. We'll see what sort of pain you have and what sort of treatment plan we'd recommend for you. Step 2, setting up your strategy and your timeline. And step 3, getting into the adjustments. So about us. And then the next section is just about us. Just have information about your doctor or chiropractor. This shows Google that you are a real practice. You actually have a real chiropractor there. And you could talk more about the history of your practice, why you started, just a short blurb. Next section is the FAQs section. This is your chance to answer any questions that you get from patients or potential patients to really speed up the sales process and make people feel more qualified to contact you. And then the next section is the optimized footer. We will go over exactly how to optimize your footer in a second. So the next section is your location page setup. This might be the single most important part of doing website SEO correctly. The goal here is to make a service areas page on your website. I recommend having this in your nav bar so people can click on it and then go through to your service area pages. The reason behind this is because Google needs 2 things to rank your business number 1. They need trust and they need relevancy. So building out service area pages is exactly what shows Google what areas you service and what services you provide in each area. Therefore, it will give your business trust and relevancy to anyone searching for your service in your service area. This might be slightly confusing, but I promise it will become clearer. Let me just run through this with you. So this is an example of how I set up the service area pages for some of my clients. What I'll do is typically split the primary overall big service area into 2 or 3 locations, and that's typically by counties or bigger cities. Under those, you get more specific. In one of the counties, you'll go down to a couple different cities that you service, and you can have more than 3 or less than 3. And then on each specific city location page, we will then link to different service pages under that area. So let me just give you an example. Let's say that you're a chiropractor in Los Angeles, California. Your first set of location pages right here would probably be something like West LA and East LA. Under West LA, you might have pages for cities like Santa Monica, West Hollywood, and Beverly Hills. Under East LA, you might have city pages like Pasadena, Glendale, and Altadena. And then under each city page, you can have service pages for your main services there. So these services can be symptom or pain point related pages. Example, neck pain relief in Glendale. Or they can also just be service-based pages. So chiropractic adjustments, Glendale, or spinal decompression, Glendale. And then what that does is show Google, okay, they service West LA and East LA. Under East LA, they do service the city Glendale. In Glendale, they actually offer spinal decompression services. They help with neck pain, or they have chiropractic adjustments in Glendale. And this gives you trust and relevancy. So anyone who searches chiropractic adjustments Glendale or spinal decompression Glendale will come to you. So the next step is on-page SEO. This refers to changing things and optimizing things on your page to show Google that you deserve to rank number 1. So step number 1 is putting your primary keyword in your meta title, your H1 header, and your meta description. So H1 header is a type of header or title on your page. Those are typically the bigger titles that are big and bold. There should only be one H1 header. So in your website CMS or your backend, typically WordPress, Wix, etc., you can actually choose what type of header you want each header to be. And there should only be one H1 header on your page, and it should include your primary target keyword. Next step is to aim for 2,000 plus words on your homepage or your money page. This helps Google understand why they should rank you, and it also gives more opportunities to incorporate your keywords naturally. Do not spam keywords like crazy. This will actually hurt your rankings. And then finally, it gives you more social proof. Having more written content means people can read through more things and qualify you and qualify themselves as potential new patients for you. So make sure to have a little bio and photo of your primary chiropractor or doctor in your About Us section of the page. I already talked about this, but it is super important because it's something that Google will look for on your page to verify you are a legitimate chiropractic business. And then the next section is your footer. So to optimize your footer, the first thing is to embed a Google Business Profile map in your footer. So that Google Business Profile that we're going to get into in a second, you need to embed it in the footer of your website. And this will allow people to see that you are a real business, you have this address, but more importantly, it shows Google. You also want to include your name, address, and phone number in the footer. And then the last step is putting your hours of operation in the footer. This is all just helping Google understand who you are, where your business is, and how you can help potential patients. So a couple more notes. Having a super fast page speed is crucial to ranking #1 for 2 reasons. So #1 is Google doesn't want to rank pages that are slow. And then also, users are turned away from slow loading websites. So to accomplish this faster page speed, make sure images are compressed and use lazy loading on your website. There's a lot more that can be done to improve your page speed, but it gets a little technical and we're not going to go into that in this video. And then also ensure the following are set up correctly. Pages are correctly canonicalized and you have the proper schema markup. So you can use something like this schema markup generator. What you're going to do is click what type of schema you want. So you are a local business, then you'll fill out all this information and it will give you a schema HTML code that you can put into your website. There are plenty of tutorials online, or if you have a website person, they'll know what to do here. So I'm actually doing 3 free chiropractic website audits this month where I will build your practice a custom page structure, critique your homepage optimization and show you exactly how to improve it. And then I will also outline exactly how you can get more new patients by going from invisible to #1 on Google in your local area. If you're interested, comment audit on this video. So step number 3 is how to rank in the map pack with your Google Business Profile. So now let's walk through exactly how to optimize your Google Business Profile to rank in the map pack results. Most chiropractors I speak to think that their Google Business Profile is just some sort of set and forget thing. It's not. Ranking your Google Business Profile isn't just luck. There are actually a few major things you can do to appear above the other practices in your city. So let's start by optimizing the profile. So first off, your title. Ideally, you want to include your primary keyword here. But one thing to note is you should only include your primary keyword if it's in your business name already. Otherwise, you might get flagged and suspended. So an example of this is, let's say that my practice name is Noah Igler Chiropractic. So I already have chiropractic in my business name, so I want to include that here. So I'll have my title say Noah Igler Chiropractic. If my practice was called, Wellness Center, and then we wanted to include chiropractor in there, people might flag your business profile and get you suspended because it's not in your business name. So the next section is your description. So include your primary keyword, your pain points, and then how you solve those pain points for your patients. One thing to note is that Google only displays the first 250 characters of this description, so make sure that you have all that important information at the top part. So for your services section, a lot of chiropractors don't actually update their service section on their Google Business Profile. You can just navigate to it in your Google Business Profile settings and you're going to click on Edit Services and then add all of the subservices you offer. Next section is the photos. So only upload high quality photos and videos each month. And one thing to note is that you can geotag your photos and videos in your city to confirm with Google. I would use something like this tool called tool.goimgr.com. This isn't completely necessary though. The next section is your posts. So post 1 to 2 times a week with discounts and business updates. Important to note, include keywords, hashtags, and a post visual or graphic on every single post. And then NAP, name, address, phone number. Simple, but just ensure that you have the correct name, address, and phone number on your Google Business Profile. So, arguably the biggest and most important part of Google Business Profile SEO, reviews. Set up a QR code stand at your front desk or reception, something that looks like this. You can obviously customize it, make it special to your practice, but this is super, super important. Patients can scan this to leave you a Google review in about 2 minutes. So what you want to do is now train your front desk and office to always ask kindly for a review in person right after an adjustment. And then also suggest that each client mentions a keyword you're targeting in their review. This is huge. This shows Google that users have confirmed the services you offer, and it helps you rank on Google for those services. So an example would be if someone got a spinal decompression from you, you want to have them mention spinal decompression in their review. I also recommend setting up an SMS or email follow-up system to ask for reviews, but it's not nearly as effective as asking in person. And then also provide incentives to people who are resistant to give you a review. Offer 10 or 20% off their next adjustment with you just by leaving a quick Google review. And then finally, respond to all reviews, whether it's good or bad. For good reviews, something like, "Thanks for the kind words. We're happy your adjustment was able to relieve your neck pain." For bad reviews, clear the air and offer to resolve the issue offline and tell them to contact you. And then also mentioning the keywords you want to target or your services that you offer in your responses to reviews is also important. It does the same thing. It shows Google what services you offer and helps you rank for them. You can't forget the last part, which is local citations. So set up profiles in local and national business directories to build authority and increase your Google signals. So for example, if I was a chiropractor in Nashville, Tennessee, I'd probably build profiles on the Nashville Chamber of Commerce website, the 615area.com, and note every city has one of these for your area code. They're super powerful. Just build a profile on there. And then also the cityof.com/your-city. And the goal is to build a bunch of profiles on a bunch of local directories. So just search for local business directories in and then your city and just build profiles on all those. Very important. Make sure you are using the same NAP across all your citations that you build, as well as your website and your Google business profile. So you now have two options. You can, option one, learn how to do all this yourself, which will take you months or years of your time, cost you thousands in testing and courses, and it might build a level of distrust in what I consider to be the best marketing channel for chiropractors, all with the chance that you don't see any results. Or option two, you can work with me and rank number one guaranteed. You heard me. I will guarantee that you rank in the top 3 results on Google within 180 days. This will likely result in 75 new qualified leads every single month, 20 to 30 new high-paying patients every month, and patients that stick around longer because they were actively searching for your services. This could all result in an extra 5 to 6 figures in monthly recurring revenue. The best part, you won't waste any of your own time trying to figure it out. My expert team and I will get you ranking in no time so you can get results like this. From ranking 20th overall to ranking number 1 overall. From being invisible to ranking number 1 for their target keyword. From invisible on Google to ranking in the map pack and the number 1 website result. So if you're interested in learning how I can grow your practice, book a free consultation with me at the first link in the description. If you enjoyed it, please like the video. This helps me help more awesome chiropractors like you. And if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and I will be sure to answer you.